您好，欢迎收看中天的异想世界，我是黄义清。进入2014年，很多人都会有新希望，但希望人人有，却不一定都能实现。关键就在于，除了自己准备好了没，也需要一些机运。我们拿去年华裔 NBA 球星林书豪的纪录片，带给您今年实现梦想的正面能量。节目一开始，我们就从纽约麦迪逊广场神奇的那一夜开始看起。
Nobody thought he could play. He had to fight for everything that he got.
It's not often you think you've seen something you couldn't possibly see in the NBA.
Lin puts it up.
I always told myself my progression is going to be become a rotation player, become a starting point guard, and then win an NBA championship. And people are definitely going to laugh when they hear that. You know, they're not going to be laughing until it actually happens.
Linsanity 林来疯，2012年2月24日正式成为一个英文单字，形容极短时间就引发风潮。才不过20天前 ，NBA 豪门纽约尼克队6连败，这晚对上邻居纽泽西篮网队，刚开打就差了10分。教练回头，板凳上老弱残兵，好吧，就你了。
Yeah, Mike, he's coming in. Jeremy Lin, and you're a pretty big ovation.
林书豪也明白，掌声不是给他的。这晚再搞砸，他就跟 NBA 拜拜了。
He didn't look tentative. He didn't look overly concerned. He looked like, dude, I'm about to go do it. If they cut me, they cut me. If I don't never play another NBA game, so be it. I'm going to play like Jeremy Lin can play.
Jeremy Lin drives and finishes. Nice play from Lin. Here's the strip of it. Lin throws it ahead to Tony Douglas. Up for the layup. Backs it in. Here comes Shumpert to Lin. Lin flips it up and puts it in. Jeremy Lin once again.
10年、20年之后，再来看这场比赛，肯定还是热血沸腾。纽约麦迪逊花园广场是 NBA 的圣殿，全美直播，林书豪神人般的演出才刚刚开始。
Bumped by Petro, gets to the rim, count and a foul. He is in one special night become a Garden favorite. Will it be remembered?
He was stringing together like 3 crossover moves in a row, like things he's never done before.
Splits the defense again, gets to the rim, pucks it in, and a foul! Wow! And the crowd on their feet saying homage to this man. Clyde, even it looks like his teammates don't believe what they're seeing.
I was just so emotional. There's no way they can cut me now. I just had the game of my life.
Again, the crossover, the basket, puts it up, puts it in. Jeremy Lin with 25. And this crowd is going crazy. Penetrating, manipulating, devastating the Nets. He's the hero from Harvard. As the Knicks get a much needed.
那晚在花园广场见证奇迹的人真的是太幸福。哈佛小子林书豪25分7助攻5篮板，外带2个超节，带领尼克队逆转胜。
I'm just thankful to God for this opportunity to be able to come out here and play with this team and this organization.
Man, I was taking a shower and I was like, I didn't even know. I was like, is this water like from the shower or am I actually crying like tears of joy? Oh, I was just like so high on emotion. I was so happy. I was sitting in the shower, replaying all the times in the D-League, all these flashbacks of these tough times I had to go through. And I remember I got out, I saw my family and they were all smiling. I called my agent and he was yelling at me on the phone, you know, like, I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it. That was kind of like the much needed breakthrough that I was hoping for.
在旋风刮起前，林书豪在 NBA 连 C 咖都算不上。2010年的选秀没人要他，最后金州勇士勉强签下林书豪。
The Warriors' IQ and basketball IQ just went up a few points. They signed Harvard guard Jeremy Lin.
At first, I was like, he knows I can play. He knows I can play. And then I wasn't playing at all. And then I was like reading all these articles like, oh, he's just here to sell jerseys and increase revenue. And I was like, maybe that's all it is. Maybe that's all I'm good for, you know?
I think we have to be honest with ourselves. There was definitely a marketing element to it. I mean, he's a hometown guy. The area has a significant Asian American population, and the way it played out, you know, people went bonkers for that. A lot of what America perceives as Asian is very foreign. Yao Ming was kind of a quintessential example of that, right? And he's like, he's from China, he's from the East, and he's coming to our shores. And whereas Jeremy is like homegrown, he's homegrown Asian American kid from the suburbs. He grew up with hoop dreams just like the rest of us. Seeing a kid like Jeremy on the court in a Warriors uniform, you know, that's a huge impact.
You the point guard?
Yeah.
You pass it to me.
Okay.
And then just wait out there.
不知道那个没礼貌的家伙是不是还在 NBA？ 不过林书豪的菜鸟年打得烂爆了，从金州勇士、休斯顿火箭，最后到了纽约尼克队，教练根本不认识他。
During practice, Jeremy would stand right beside me on the side of the court and not really get in even in practice. He was just there in case one of these guys got hurt.
I pretty much saw the writing on the wall. I was like, I'm pretty much done. And like, I was resigned to the fact that I was gonna get let go.
Standing on the side of the court, he comes up to him and he goes, hey coach, I've got a question. I go, what is it, Jeremy?
I'm taking a taxi everywhere. Should I ship my car out here? And he was like, you know, probably not. I was like, oh hell, I'm gonna get waived.
I think at the time, Jeremy was actually staying with his brother in New York. And he was talking to me on the plane. He's like, you know, my brother, he's got some people over. So, you know, is it cool if I crash at your place instead? You know, I was like, yeah, sure, man, come, you know. I was given forewarning, though, that my couch wasn't huge. It was actually a rental couch at the time. It might have been maybe 6 feet long.
We get in at like 2 in the morning. I go over to Landry's place. He's like, this is my couch. And his couch is like this big. I'm like, dude, I have my head hanging off of one end and my legs hanging off the other. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get a good night's rest? Like, I might play tomorrow. This might be my last chance.
后来的50天，林书豪的神奇表现证明那是一张神奇的沙发。纽约客永远记得林书豪如何突然转身晃过4个湖人，然后扭腰用右手指轻轻推进内球，经典，太经典。
Likes the open floor, spinning, puts it up and backs it in. Sensational play for Jeremy Lin. Rebound by Jeffries. Lin for three.
Shake that.
All I do is Lin.
What do you think? What do you think about all this?
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
One of the biggest headlines in sports right now is Linsanity.
If you haven't caught it yet, you will. Linsanity takes New York by storm.
I have never seen anything like this in all my years of covering sports. I've never seen somebody go from a no-name to an absolute phenomenon inside of 2 weeks. It's unbelievable.
Jeremy Lin up top to Fields. Lin a whirling dervish right for the rim, zigzagging to the cup. The Knicks have stolen one. It's their 5th straight win, their longest of the season.
You have been surpassed as the most famous person who was a Harvard graduate.
I knew about Jeremy before you did.
Are you taking credit for Linsanity? It kind of feels like you are a little bit.
I can't take credit for it, but I'm just saying I was there early.
记者问的尖锐，奥巴马答得尴尬。林书豪创下了许多纪录，部分自大的美国人用充满歧视的字眼讽刺林来疯，而林书豪把所有的批评转化成进攻的能量，用他手中的球10倍奉还。
I'm just out there having fun and playing the game. I can have bad games and, you know, they may not like me or they may boo me. There's a lot more important things in life than just basketball, because at the end of the day, basketball is just a game.
The show continues on Broadway.
It's a story with many spokes. An Ivy Leaguer, Asian American athlete, guy off the end of the bench, speaks for everyone who didn't get their chance. It's only a couple of weeks, but in New York City.
稍后回来，我们带您来看林书豪的家庭究竟是如何在西方世界打造出了这个 NBA 的东方奇迹。欢迎回到中天的异想世界。Linsanity 这个旋风传奇真的激励好多的亚裔人士，甚至被认为这是东方虎妈狼爸的成功案例。但光是严厉的教育真的是有用的吗？透过这个纪录片，我们继续带你来看林书豪的父母亲在他的成长过程中究竟扮演什么样的角色，又如何在他的圆梦关键时刻扮演力量。
每个小孩都有梦想，有人想当作家，有人想得诺贝尔奖，但大多数人梦想都只能是梦想。这是一个来自台湾移民家庭梦想成真的故事。
This is actually true. After I think age maybe 8 or 9. We got rid of TV and we would just get it during the playoffs. We would watch it in the house, and then in the backyard there's a glass door and a hoop outside, so we would just watch through the window. And then anytime there's like a break or a timeout, we'd go out and we'd do the exact move that just happened, and it was pretty much all just copying Michael Jordan and watching him win. And so we loved watching basketball that way, and it was always a dream of mine, but I didn't actually think it would be a reality.
Linsanity 林来疯激励了太多亚裔人士，甚至被认为这是东方虎妈和狼爸的成功案例。
在台湾我们只重视 academic， 我们并不重视打球。那时候上完班之后，每次就很累，觉得很累。所以我在想说，既然我看篮球看了这么多，特别是 NBA， 那我就开始练习打篮球。我自己练习了5年，就是像怎么追捕，怎么take a shot，OK， 怎么 lay up， 我自己练了5年，然后各式各样的，譬如，而且我特别喜欢练习的就是 Kareem 的护shot。我如果有小孩子的时候，在他们年轻的时候，小时候一定要开始带他们一起打篮球。
My dad was taking us to the YMCA. We're still like elementary school. There's like open gym Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from like 7:30 to 9:30.
We would just come home from school and we would just all do our homework as fast as possible, and then when someone couldn't finish their assignment, then we would go and help them. So if I couldn't finish, Josh would come over and help me. If Joe couldn't finish, we would go over and help Joe. That's everything we've always known, is just, having each other and being best friends with each other. I didn't want to play the piano, and I was horrible at the piano. Like every year, the recital would come around and I'd be pretty much playing the same song. And they were just like, this is not working, I'm wasting my money. All he does is play basketball, so let's just let him play basketball. As we grew to love the game, my mom became a huge supporter.
I think she could just see that we loved basketball, that we were passionate about it, and she's passionate about us. So whatever we want to do, she always wanted to support us.
She always drove. She was always a team parent for every NJB, AAU that Jeremy played for, that I played for. She was always there. She was always supporting us. Not every mom, Asian mom especially, is gonna support their child playing basketball.
你只会 cheese， 你还会干嘛？Hi.
Strong will. Strong will. If he wants something, he will do anything to get that thing. So he will knock his head on the ground. He will just make himself fall. He will do anything to get what he wants.
Growing up, my family always emphasized God first, school second, and athletics third. In the beginning, they weren't sure how long I could play basketball. They were just gonna ride it out and have fun with it as long as we could.
林书豪的父亲林继明是出身彰化的穷留学生，他教3个孩子打篮球。而当林书豪进了校队，他的母亲吴信信几乎录下他每一场比赛。
They will say I'm so loud because I will keep talking defense, get a rebound.
Of course, mom's like, how many points did he score? I was like, I told you he was pretty good. I go, I know he's pretty good.
All the AAU team, they never want Jeremy. Even though he's the best point guard at that time, only this particular AAU Metro Mirage want him so bad.
I love being the underdog just because it's just what I'm used to. You know, I would be good in this league, and then people would say, oh, but he can't play well in this league.
Every time Jeremy play against somebody who people say it's good, Jeremy play better, then they start thinking that person is not good. They don't give Jeremy credit.
一个矮瘦的亚洲孩子想在美国篮球场上出人头地，那几乎比天方夜谭还要困难。林书豪也曾经跟妈妈开玩笑，都是你把我生得这么矮。
I don't know how I got so tall, dude. I ate a lot. I would hang from monkey bars. I would lie off the edge of my bed, thinking that gravity would pull me and make me taller. When I was 5'3", as a freshman in high school, I remember, my mom remembers this too, I would get in the car every single day and I'd be like, why aren't you taller? Like, this is why I'm so short. She always said, blame your dad, I'm not that short. She's 5'6", for an Asian woman, that's pretty tall. And my dad's also 5'6".
林书豪进了旧金山郊区的公立高中，高2就成了校队领袖，战绩是吓死人的30胜1败。林书豪开始相信，在自己的带领下，球队可以打遍天下无敌手。
I was starting to get a big head, thinking I was sweet and everything, and then I get hurt. I just pretty much broke down. I broke down crying. Up until then, like, I'd never gone through any serious tragedy. That was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
You know, from a high schooler's perspective, that's like everything. Told him to take a step back and to look at it from a bigger perspective.
I remember my brother sent me this really long letter. He talks about how God gives and takes away. And so God took what I really cared about at that time to show me that I can't do what I want to do, I can't accomplish what I want to accomplish without Him, and that nothing in this world, in my life, will happen that's not according to His plan.
在家人和信仰的支持下，1年后，林书豪回到球场，继续朝着梦想前进，创造你我所见的。
He had unusual poise for a.
Lin takes a jump shot right side, hits. Oh, a nice jump shot. Lin for 3, buries it.
好，事实上呢，林书豪打球时沉着冷静，除了靠着坚定的基督信仰之外，还有一个小秘密。他在受访时坦言，他会听歌曲来稳定情绪。而他究竟喜欢听哪些歌曲和歌手呢？我们带你了解。
对着镜头敬礼装可爱，林书豪和福音乐团 AMP 的团员超级麻吉。
Only Jeremy Lin, NBA's next MVP.
Jeremy Lin.
林书豪不只肯定 AMP 到各地教堂传唱歌曲的行动，还借机帮朋友宣传。
Look at that T-shirt. Oh, you don't have this. You need this. I'm not gonna take it out for the next week. What's up,
从林书豪听的音乐就可看出他对宗教信仰的虔诚。最爱的歌手可是位基督教饶舌歌手 Lecrae。
He's a Christian rapper. Just raps a lot about the gospel and about Christian music. I really enjoy his lyrics as well. So if you're a big lyrics guy, I think that'll be a good fit for you.
Lecrae 的音乐陪伴林书豪经历许多低潮。
I broke my life, but you say you'll replace it. I'll take it. I just wanna be like you, walk like, talk like, even think like you. The only one.
澳洲乐团 Hillsong 也把虔诚信仰唱进流行乐中，让林书豪深受感动。林书豪说，这些音乐都是引导他迈向成熟的重要元素。
You know, I listen to them just to remind myself why I'm playing the game and to remind myself I'm playing to glorify God. And I just really try to focus on that. I try not to get too hyped up, otherwise I find myself kind of burnt out before the game or going into the game just with a little too much energy playing out of character. So I try to slow it down a little bit. I'm Jeremy Lin.
一心服侍主的林书豪在音乐中找到稳定自己的力量，让他能承担压力，迈向篮球生涯的另一个高峰。
林书豪的奋斗故事是否给了您一些这个突破逆境的新希望呢？也祝您2014年有好的开始。我是黄怡清，中天的异想世界，我们下回见。